Hello, hello, and I am back, and this is an actual Ring of Honor review. Two now! Imagine that. I haven't done two Ring of Honor reviews, and I don't remember when. But the Pure Tournament, yes, it is really good. The first episode was excellent with the video packages and the wrestling, and while not maybe as good as the first week, it was still really good. The second week. And I love the way they are presenting this. I love the way they are doing everything about this. I have made it a point to watch AEW Dark, and the first episode was an hour and a half. The next episode I review is again an hour and a half, doing an hour and a half show with nothing but squash matches and lower tier talent that has zero uh, promos is no fun, is no good. This show, however, probably could have been 3 hours, and I would have been fine with it, just because of the way they presented it. It's really good. We got more video packages. This week we got Matt Sydal and Delirious, of all people, taking on Finlay and Rocky Romero. And so, good stuff. Good stuff all the way around. So we started with Finlay and Rocky Romero, and they basically set everything up with the video packages, talking about how they both knew each other from the New Japan dojo, Rocky being a teacher, Finlay being a student, how they kind of knew each other from New Japan, all of that kind of set it up that they knew each other and that they respected each other and all of that. Both promos were really good. One thing I really like about the promos is every promo is set up so that you would expect somebody to say if they were actually going to win. So that's really good. Not that I think everybody has a fair chance to win, but it's nice to see. It's not just someone cutting a promo and you're like, why are they even cutting promos? But this is really good. So they both did a really good job, and then we had a match, and the match was really good. Again, really basic wrestling. Rocky going for the armbar over and over and over. It was really fun to watch. I like this type of wrestling. I forgot how much I enjoyed the pure title matches, and now that we're getting them, like a lot of them, I'm like, yes, this is because it's different, and being different is good because we have so much wrestling we can watch, and yeah, a lot of people on here, hardcore, people, but still, most people, I would say, even if you just watch WWE, you're gonna watch what 3, 5. 7 hours on a normal week, and if you throw in a pay-per-view, you're looking at like what 10 to 11 hours. Just some craziness. So an hour of really good, really basic pro wrestling is really good. Then we got, and the other thing that they did I thought was really good, I completely forgot, was they took the winners from last week, Jay Lethal and I can't think what. I'm so like, oh, this is why I should not do these after work because my brain is so fried. Jonathan Gresham. After I went on this big tap about how I like Jonathan Gresham, now I can't remember his name, but Jonathan. They had both of them cut promos, and they cut promos on the two guys that they were going to face because they were going to face the winners of Jay Lethal would face the winner of Finlay and Romero, and Jonathan Gresham was going to face the winner of SYDAL and Delirious. So that was cool. I liked that. I liked the fact that you got promos like that. It just made everything feel just that much better, and it took up some more time. So we only had 2 matches, and I think that's fine. So then the second match, which was we had Delirious and Sydal. Sydal cut a promo explaining how he knew Delirious, explaining kind of his journey through Ring of Honor. Him talking his kind of new age kind of stuff. If you follow Matt Sydal at all, so he cut a really good promo, just kind of like this is me, this is why I'm gonna win, blah blah blah. Then you have Delirious, right? Which is weird because if you've ever watched my channel, way back when I first started it, and I just was like Ring of Honor, Ring of Honor, Ring of Honor, Ring of Honor. You know, Delirious was like a favorite of mine. I love Delirious. I love the gimmick. I love the idea of this little dude who was like the monster. I liked that. I liked the mask. I liked the whole bit. I liked everything. I liked the whole package. So I've always been a fan. But the thing about it is, if you've never seen Delirious, is he talks in gibberish. And so instead of having him come out, because it's supposed to be serious, coming out and just talking, they had him still talk gibberish, but it was like very low key. They had subtitles. He didn't talk like in crazy, I'm going to kill him, you know, type of thing. It was very low key. It was very like, this is why I'm going to win. This is why I entered the tournament. This is this. This is that. It's very cool. I thought that was actually pretty well done for somebody who has kind of a crazy gimmick. So that is interesting. Then we had the match. The match was good. It wasn't great, but it was good. You know, Delirious. I don't even know the last time Delirious probably wrestled on a regularly, but SYDAL is good, and they did, you know, a basic match. But it was good. I would say it was good. And then when you add the promos, it was, you know, the whole package again was really good. I'm really curious to see how they're going to go as time goes on. You know, we've got, 6 more episodes before we get to the second round. I'm curious how they're going to handle the second round. That'll be interesting. But I'm really looking forward to it. I think it's going to be really, really interesting. And I think this as, like, with everything going on, them like doing this as their episodic TV is really good, and I like the idea, and I'm really enjoying it. It's like reviving my love for Ring of Honor, which I did love. I loved it. Even after, you know, a lot of people were like, when Gabe left, and I was kind of like, maybe it's time for him to go. And I'm taking a lot of criticism for that, but I firmly believe that it was time for him to go, because if you know, I was saying that 6 months before he went. I'm probably the only person saying that. And then I did not think the sky was falling when Adam Pearce came in. Like some people who just completely like, it's Adam Pearce and he's going to do all this stuff and it's going to be different and I'm never watching Ring of Honor again. And then they were like, oh, maybe this Adam Pearce guy isn't so bad. I'd hoped Ring of Honor would you know, spend some money, or Sinclair would spend some money on Ring of Honor, and they've spent some money, but not to the extent that I would have hoped. It's kind of sad that they're doing this during, you know, the pandemic, which is kind of, you know, I get why they're doing it now, but this tournament would be really awesome if you had, like, Zack Sabre Jr., Ultimo Guerrero, even Suzuki would be, like, really cool to have in this tournament, I think. And not that you might have all of those, but that would be cool. A little bit more star-studded would be kind of just a thing. And I kind of don't like that we're not getting that, but I get why not, so it's okay. But anyways, I've rambled on long enough. I'm not sure when this will go up, but I will figure that out probably later. This might be a surgical go up. But anyways, with that, I am now kind of caught up. I'm only like 2 shows behind because I'm gotta do Dark, gotta do the third night of G1. By the end of tonight, I'll be behind on Dynamite and then G1 again. So yeah, so there'll be lots of stuff to talk about. So yeah, it's just well, and like I said, on the last video, Friday, 10 Eastern, 9 Central. We'll do a live stream. We'll see how it goes. We'll see what we do. I don't know. We will play it by ear. Probably I'll start off by we'll answer some questions and kind of go from there. So, and we'll see. I'm planning an hour. If it's and it doesn't, we need to go less than an hour, then we will. But we'll see how it goes. But with that, I am out. Have a good one. Go watch this. This is really good. So yeah. And oh yeah, you can watch it on Fight TV. Remember that. You can watch it for free on Fight TV. It's not even you have to pay for it. You can just watch it for free. So you just have to wait till Monday instead of the weekend when the show actually airs on TV. But that, I'm out. Later.